Hi, Grandma Debbie here. So for tonight's dinner, we're doing a baking sheet shrimp boil. I love doing meals on a baking sheet because you just assemble everything, toss it in the oven, and then you got dinner in a short amount of time. I've never done a shrimp boil one. We usually do a little country boil in a big, huge pot that we do out on the grill or on, I don't know, some cooking mechanism that my husband uses outside. And so this will be my first time doing this. I'm getting the recipe out of a cookbook called Healthy Home Cooking Made Simple. I got this from the dollar store. It has all kinds of interesting little recipes, and I'm looking forward to trying a lot of them. This is the first one I'm trying. So we're going to get going on it. There's a couple things that we need to do, and I want to bring you along for it. All right. So the first thing I want to let you know is that I got my shrimp thawing. Quick and easy way to thaw shrimp is to put it in cold water. And if you don't have time to do it, I forgot to take it out earlier today, so it would have plenty of time to thaw on its own. So I rinsed it in cold water. It's been sitting for about a half hour to 45 minutes right now. So it should be thawed out and just great. All right, so let's get going on this. All right. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to get a pot of water boiling. We're going to be boiling some potatoes and carrots. So I've got this on high to get going on it. I'm going to go ahead and put a lid on it so it'll help heat it up faster. We're going to heat our oven to 400 degrees. And while this gets going, we're going to get our sheet pan ready. Okay, so we're using small potatoes for this recipe. So we're going to we need about a pound. And this is a 5-pound bag. So I'm just going to kind of get out a bunch, different ones, different sizes. And I'm thinking that I might cut these in half. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. And I just got potatoes from Sam's Club. Okay, let me wash these and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm just going to cut these in half. It doesn't say to do that, but I just think that they'll cook a little better. Whoops. I'm going to throw them around the kitchen. And I'm using frozen corn on the cob because, first off, I didn't see any corn at the grocery store in the produce section. And second, the corn is expensive nowadays. So once the water is boiling, we're going to add the potatoes and we're going to cook them for 10 minutes or until they're fork tender. And 5 minutes before they're done, we're going to add in the corn. All right. Okay, so we're going to get our sheet ready. So we're going to use some parchment paper. Now I crumple up mine. Seems to lie down flatter when you do. Now watch, it's not going to do that today. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and spray it with cooking spray. And then we're just going to let this sit here. All right, and the water is getting close to boiling. So when it boils, I'll add the potatoes. Okay, as you can tell, the water is boiling. So I'm going to liberally salt it. All right, then we're going to add the potatoes. I'm going to set a timer. I'm going to do 5 minutes. All right, so in 5 minutes, I'm going to add the corn. And I'm just using frozen corn. And so I'll be adding that in there in 5 minutes. Okay, so while the potatoes are heating up, we're gonna slice up some smoked sausage. All right, I'm gonna add the potatoes or the corn. Now the recipe says to put the shrimp in with everything else. I think I'm gonna hold off on putting the shrimp in until about halfway through the cooking process. I don't want it to be tough. All right, so it calls for a tablespoon of Old Bay. We don't use Old Bay, we use this. It's called Slap Your Mama. It's Cajun seasoning. So I'm doing a tablespoon of this. And then I'm going to do, oops, I can close this correct. Now I'm going to do 4 garlic cloves, minced garlic. So it's going to be a little more than a tablespoon. Okay, so the potatoes and the carrots are done, or carrots, corn. All right, so we're going to get this all mixed up. And I'm not going to pour all of the seasoning on here because I want to save some for when I add the shrimp. So we're going to put it in the oven, and we're going to bake it for about 12 to 15 minutes. So I'm going to put the shrimp on at about the 8-minute mark or 7-minute mark. So I have managed to dump everything all over the place today. All right, does not look good. All right, so we're going to not add all of it. We're just going to add a portion of it. And then we're going to mix it up. All right, so I'm going to get this into the oven, and I'm going to cook it for, like I said, about 7 minutes, and then I'm going to add the shrimp, add the rest of the seasoning, and mix it back up again. Okay, so we're at the halfway point, and I've got my shrimp. All right, so we're going to add the remainder of the sauce. And we're going to mix it up. Now I did cut up some lemons. I cut them into wedges because I'll serve it with some lemon wedges, which should make it very delicious. Okay, this is looking good. All right, so I'm going to put this in the oven. I'm going to do an additional 5 minutes, and then I'll see where the shrimp are at that point. And the sheet pan weighs a ton. Okay, so I've just got this out of the oven. It smells wonderful. There's a lot of food here. Did not realize it was going to make this much. Because the recipe says it's for 3 to 4 people. So that must be 3 to 4 people that eat a lot of food. But that's okay. We will have leftovers. So we'll get through it. But it smells wonderful. I'm looking forward to trying it, having a bite of it. Like I said, I did cut some lemon wedges, and the lemons smell wonderful. So, but this is what it looks like. We're going to sit down and enjoy it. So I just want to thank you for coming along with me on this journey. I hope that you're having an amazing day and everything's going great for you. Hit that like, hit the share, and hit the subscribe button. And also, give this recipe a try. It's super simple, makes a lot of food. You could probably serve it with some crusty bread or a salad or something. You could probably even add some more vegetables other than just corn in there. Maybe some green beans or something. So, all right. Well, like I said, I hope that you're having an amazing day and everything's going great, and I will talk to you soon. All right. Bye.